Welcome back to Barfly Cinema. Once again, we have a very special guest today, Derrick of
Howdy,
Beerworks
howdy.
fame. A very special guest.
Very special guest.
Joined as always by my co-host Gage. We're going to talk Hot Rod today. You
Genuinely,
yeah.
top 5 favorite comedy movies.
Go right ahead. Derrick, can you line this out? Line this flick out.
It is a movie that has a plot, but it is hardly a plot. It is... It is the peak of like that pure like SNL time of like everyone who was just in SNL is doing comedy movies, and they're like, it's a plot. The plot is he wants to beat the shit out of his stepdad.
Yeah, that's
basically.
The whole thing. Yeah, literally the whole thing. He wants to prove to his stepdad that he's a man
by beating the shit out
by
of him.
beating the shit out of his infirm dad who has this heart problem.
I think though it is the cold open of the movie of him doing the stunt over the ice cream truck and just slamming his spine against the other ramp. It is so funny, and it's like all the big SNL guys because it's Bill Hader, it's Andy Samberg, and it's Danny McBride.
Danny McBride introduced the world to Danny. Well, Danny McBride, was he in Superbad before this? Was he in that?
No. Hot Rod I think was pre-Superbad.
That was
This
Hader
is the
though.
same year, 2007.
It was. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I love this movie because it is everything about it is so comically over the top. Mm-hmm. The outfit, the fake mustache.
Yeah.
He keeps putting it on.
The fake mustache. Every time he does a stunt, the spirit of whatever totem animal he...
Spirit of the dolphin. And
Then it just stops, and then at the end he just also says octopus and house cat.
It's for like the two first stunts he does, and then it's nothing till the very end of the movie.
oh man, it's just ridiculous. It's 90 minutes of ridiculousness, but I think it works. I think it's one of those movies that captures that random comedy of the 2000s like perfectly.
100%.
Every scene is essentially just a skit for some.
A skit.
It's an SNL
joke.
skit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an hour and a half
Loosely
of,
tied together.
It's an hour and a half of SNL skits because it is just the start of it and then his stunt and then he immediately fights his stepdad.
Yep.
And then
And repeat, and
then that's done and then he meets Denise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tells her she looks shitty, which is arguably you look really pretty. What? Oh, I said you look shitty. Good night, Denise. And from
He's
that,
still such a little kid.
He is.
yeah,
At heart.
it's like the joy of the man child,
Yes.
right? Of someone who's just never had to grow up, and because of that, you're a kid.
Yeah.
And the fake stuntman bit is just it kills me.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It just sets it up so perfectly, and it's like he's trying to be a man, but he's not independent. He lives with his parents.
Doesn't have a job.
Doesn't have a job.
Yeah, Sissy Spacek and Ian McShane, which are just
Perfect. Perfect.
cats, yeah.
Oh, they're so good. I love every scene that Ian McShane is in. He just steals every scene.
He's such a serious actor.
Yeah.
In my mind,
The guy from Deadwood and John Wick is just.
and then he's Frank.
He's the funniest guy in Deadwood too.
And he's Frank and just beats the shit out of Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rhodesian fighting sticks.
Very, very lethal.
Oh, Rhodesian.
Never sneak up on a man that was in a
Chemical
And
fire.
he's just in his basement doing like ball ups.
Yeah. Just some really old man shit. Like totally Korean War. Just,
And he
rolls over.
always just comes out of the corner frame as if he's
whips his
sneaking up
ass
on
and then
him.
he's like, take out the trash. And I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
It's just genuinely so funny, and it does everything I think a good comedy movie needs to, where it builds the beats, the beats pay off in a funny way, and then it doesn't reuse the same beat outside of him failing everything he tries.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's a great beat that perfectly pays off. He doesn't land a stunt the entire movie.
Right. It's perfect.
That's perfect. He doesn't like land the big stunt at the end.
Yeah.
And get
It's
like,
just he eats shit in everything he tries to do.
But you root for him. You're still rooting for
You
him.
want him to succeed because you're like, I wish this was me.
Yeah.
At your core, I'm like, I wish I could just do shitty stunts with my friends and have no
Chase my dreams.
and don't have a care in the world
Yeah.
because my dad was a stuntman.
Yeah. You just have this fiction made up in your head. It's like, what?
And because he's not a stuntman, I don't want to be a stuntman anymore.
Lord.
Your whole life
it is. I
hinging on
think
that.
for me, it's like the funniest scene in the movie, though, is for sure when he's punch dancing his rage out in the
that
woods.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Easily the best
And
scene of
he's
the movie.
doing like the
I've loved that scene
gymnastics,
forever.
the
Yeah.
gymnastic horse,
Yeah.
and doing flips where it's so like
With the Asia soundtrack just
completely
blaring.
like flash dance or
It is-
like
it is-
Footloose.
It is Footloose and Flashdance at its core.
It's perfect.
And then when he's just doing the flips for no reason, you're like, this is so clearly
You're like, this is
not.
ridiculous.
never.
And it's like, and it's so clearly
And
not.
you're
You see- yeah, he's
randomly
smoking and
He's got the whiskey in the brown paper bag. And the 2-minute fall down the mountain.
So good.
I think I timed it one time when I was watching it. I think it's 2 minutes of that fall, just cracking.
That rivals Chris Farley's fall in Black Sheep.
Oh my
And he
god!
falls down the hill. What in the hell was that all about?
And just completely fine at the
Yeah.
bottom of the hill.
And
It's
some
like-
of those
okay.
were actually Andy Samberg guests.
No way.
Yeah, they said that on the commentary track, which is hilarious.
That
by
is
the way.
really
It's just
funny.
them-
I've never
it's-
watched the commentary of it.
It's
I
just
need
them.
to do that.
I've listened to it on YouTube, and dude, it's just them riffing and fucking with each other the whole time. It's hilarious.
So it's that scene directly into the training montage
Yeah.
too of his training when they drown him in the pool.
Yes.
With another one of my favorite lines in the movie. Where
Don't
it's just,
ask, just bring it.
Another one of my favorite lines in the movie when it's just like, man, pools are great for holding water. And then the vocal stem when he hits the bell. It's like one of the first vocal stems, I think.
So good. Now, how much of this movie do you think was totally improv?
I think a good portion of it would have to be because it's like I think if you're an actor and you're reading the script, you're like, this isn't going to be funny.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's, but it is. But
You gotta
maybe
let
it
'em
is
go.
because- It
That's
maybe is
how
though because it is
comedy
like
is set.
it's
It's just-
SNL writers though.
Yeah.
And so it's like they know what's going to stick.
Right.
But I feel like it is a movie that needs that improv to be funny.
It does.
For sure.
You
Because,
have to
like-
fill in like parts of it and
That
make it up
was
as you
like-
go along to a certain extent.
It was like the heyday for like that type of humor.
Yeah.
like
100%.
For sure.
Anchorman and so like
Oh,
all
yeah.
that is just put these actors in a room and
Seeing this again, I swear this is-
sometimes it sticks.
Yeah,
a
just
bit,
put Andy Samberg, Bill Hader, and in a room and just see what happens.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. I
Great
should-
comedy has just easy premises.
Right. Set them up and then let the performers kind of riff a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think it's like kind of the idea of like you give them the outline of a scene, right, and then you say whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
and we'll see if whatever sticks
Yeah.
is what it feels like because every scene is so nonsensical.
Yes.
It is.
And it's that same training montage when Bill Hader's character forgets he has to go to work, and they're so clearly green screened in front of him, just
Oh,
like doing tasks
I
at the
love
ice
that.
rink.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
show. And it just gets silly. And like they start talking to like
The
you know,
home- the
a
homeless
guy
guy.
outside.
And we're going to need bags and for sleeping.
Guys, what are you doing? It's just it's a perfect stoner comedy.
It is.
as well.
It is. It's in the same vein of like Pineapple Express, where you're like,
Yes.
the plot is there.
Yeah.
The movie would exist without the plot.
Right.
Everything that has happened would continue to happen without an overarching plot.
Right.
It's one of those movies you just go up to friends and stuff and you just quote it.
Yeah. It's the most quotable.
random-
It's up there with like
random
Lebowski
unkind.
for quotable and like Anchorman as well.
I was like, my wife and I were watching it yesterday because her favorite scene is like when he's crying to his dad's photo in his room and his brother comes, he's like, get out, get out. And
Random cool beans.
the
like,
cool
just
beans, yeah, it's like the
iconic.
auto-tuned cool beans.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a wonderful movie. What other Lorne Michaels produced movies have gone down in history like Hot Rod have?
Probably none because it's so weirdly iconic.
Yeah,
Wayne's World.
Night at the Roxbury,
Yeah.
Tommy Boy,
Is Tommy Boy?
Lorne
Oh, I
Michaels,
didn't know.
Lorne Michaels. So he's got himself this little like. He's got this pipeline. They get on SNL and he sees who the best
Some
performers are.
Huge bombs and
I know.
others
Like
are
Chris
pretty
Kattan's
good.
movies. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah. Was Night at the
Brutal.
Roxbury good, or was that just good
It
when
was
I was
fun.
a kid
In
my group?
That's so
Right.
fair because I don't.
think that was successful.
It's another movie that doesn't have a plot.
Right.
They're just hanging out.
They're just chilling.
Yeah.
They're chilling.
I don't want my brother to get married, so we can keep partying.
It's the same gist where it's like, I don't want my stepdad to die, so I can kick the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I love that though, because it's also riffing on like that dumb 80s like machismo of like
Oh, yeah.
that like the kids had to do. They had to like stand up to their parents and everything. It's making fun of that perfectly.
Where you're like, okay, this would make sense if he was like 13.
Right.
Yeah, instead he's like
Because
32.
He's living like he's still 13. Yeah, his room and everything. I looked up.
man.
I need to watch this movie. They have a poster of just the Whoopee Boys. It's some dumb,
Lord.
weird comedy from the 80s.
The production design alone. Now let's talk about Isla Fisher in this flick. She's
adorable.
hot off the heels of Wedding Crashers. So she made her big debut.
Yeah.
And then she's just like the cutest little thing in this movie. I don't even get it.
To be fair, though,
She's like the most earnest thing in the whole movie. Like
she's the most earnest thing in the whole movie, but it's like the way she acts is that she doesn't want to be in the movie.
Right.
That's true.
Totally.
Because I like think I rewatched it last night with a different eye because I'm just like, she does not give a shit less about
Damn.
this movie. It feels like anyway.
Does she think like,
Whereas I
oh,
think
what did I do?
It feels like that a little bit, but that also could genuinely be because you're next to Andy Samberg,
Yep.
who is so over the top,
Yeah.
like almost like vaudevillian comedy.
Yeah.
And then she's there.
Yeah.
And you have to. Your job is to adore him.
Yeah, your job
Yeah.
is to adore
The
this
whole
man-child for
Yeah.
an hour and a half.
It's like, how can you even take it seriously? If you're her, you're like, oh man,
And then-
really?
And then the other guy is Will
and, then the other
Arnett.
guy- and then your
Hilarious.
boyfriend is Will Arnett. Who I forgot. I was like, watching him, like, I don't remember what he does. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's a junior law partner. And she's like, I'm going to leave you
Yeah.
for this guy.
Failed stuntman who lives with his parents.
Convenience store.
Flaming Dr. Peppers.
Three flaming Dr. Peppers.
It's just the randomness, but it all works.
Man,
It all
over that
works.
raccoon Sullivan,
you
gonna love that.
That whole scene too, because it's that when they're at the dinner while he's waiting for his date to show up, and it's just like when he goes off and flirts with the other guy, he's like, "Oh my God, Denise, have I shown you my dead dad? God, he's super dead,
He's super dead.
super dead." I think it was that scene. I'm like, it feels like she does like isn't really in it. She's like, he looks so nice.
I love that too. How he describes his horrific death. Like his teeth are ground
And
to
he
a pulp.
blew his face out the back of his skull
Yeah, he died instantly.
the next day.
The next day.
It's so perfect.
Man.
I think that's like the first movie or the first piece of anything I'd ever seen with Will Arnett.
Right.
And so I was just like, as a kid, I was like, who is this? As an adult, it's way funnier because I watched
First thing I
so
saw,
much stuff
Blades
with
of
Will
Glory,
Arnett.
I think
Yeah.
was the first thing I
What
saw.
Blades? I love Blades of Glory because I think I really got my first real introduction to Will Arnett in Arrested Development.
Oh, I've never
Yeah.
seen that show.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh,
He's
my
so
God.
good.
He's
so
just
good.
the magician, the magician,
Yeah.
illusionist.
The
Excuse me.
illusionist. Yeah. Be real. Be real here. Oh, yeah. Will Arnett, I mean, he's great in this. I mean, across the board, they're just wonderful. They're just good performers, and they have great timing. And the editing is sharp, too. Because if your editing isn't good, your comedy is not going to land.
It's weirdly well done.
It's well done.
Yeah.
And
it's
it's
well
just,
done.
As a movie, you would think like this is not going to have been well done and will not hold up.
Right.
Consistently holds up.
Yeah.
In a rewatch because this movie came out. I think
Man, it's almost 20 years old.
Yeah.
And it doesn't overstay its welcome at all. It's
doesn't.
Like,
It's
it's
the-
like
it's the
77 minutes until
You're-
the credits.
Yeah,
You're-
where
you're
it's-
in and
it's-
out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like the
it's
perfect
perfect
SNL length of a
pacing.
comedy because you're like a comedy movie thrives in those short kind of like snappy bits, and then if it goes too long, you're like, okay, you're trying too hard to be funny or like.
Yeah.
Anchorman 2 does that.
Yeah, Anchorman 2 does
Yeah,
that.
it's the same as Zoolander. Any like weird sequel, any 20-year-old sequel
Yeah,
does
Hot
that.
Rod 2. I'm so glad they didn't do that.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
think you could. It's like, what's your premise for Hot Rod 2?
Don't give them any ideas.
Frank's still dying.
Do not give them any ideas.
Frank has another heart condition.
Oh, man. But seriously, it's like if you are this ridiculous, it can become kind of annoying if it goes on too long.
Yeah.
It can
Oh,
be. It can become like, okay, that's enough of it. Just wrap it up.
The shtick loses its appeal
Yeah.
if it lingers too long, whereas this carves its niche
Yeah.
and lives in it for, like you said, an hour.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It does.
Yeah. It's like an hour and you're like, that was great start to finish,
Right.
and it's done. Perfect.
It's perfect enough where you can literally load another bowl and put it on again.
You should let it loop back to the menu and just go again.
Oh, man.
Put it on
This
with the
time
commentary
in
track and
Spanish.
just
This
slap
time in Spanish. Listen with the Spanish track. Oh man, just a wonderful movie. I don't know. It didn't make money on release, did it?
There's no way.
No way.
No.
But like so many of its kind,
It's like a 25
it found a
million-
second life
Yeah.
on DVD.
100%. Because I don't even remember if if this movie came out in theaters or.
I think it was just
It did.
in and out.
It came out.
It came out
It
in
came out in
theaters.
theaters for
Oh
sure.
man,
It was theatrical.
That's so surprising because I don't think I've ever seen it besides like the 2 copies of it I have on DVD.
In case one goes out.
Just in case I lose one,
Yeah.
I never want to lose the
That's
other
right.
one.
That's
yeah,
right.
I think it was like I left one of my jobs and one of my coworkers loved the movie as well, and we had made this bond over how insane this movie is.
Yeah.
And it was like my gift to me. She got me when I left, and she's like,
man.
"Here, hot rod." I'm like, "Perfect."
That's a great
Builds
olive branch right
friendships,
there. That's
yeah.
great friendships. And you'll know if you're like on the same wavelength as someone if they like this movie.
Seriously.
Oh
I
man.
think it is because it is like there is nothing to genuinely dislike about it. There is no point where I'm like, that didn't really hold up
Yeah.
as well as I thought it should or it could. Instead, it is genuinely every scene. I'm always just like this. I'm cackling.
It's not.
watching
It's
it.
not
know.
mean spirited either, like at
Dude,
all.
it's so
No, it's-
lighthearted.
It's
yeah.
so lighthearted, and it's
Like when he quits being like
before I was legit.
yeah.
I was too
And he
legit.
just grocery shopping. It's just liquor, and
he's got
has
the-
a sweater with a tie on. It's like a.
So you got it all. You got the snappy dialogue. You got great visual
Yeah.
gags.
Because weirdly, I don't think like Pop Star really works, and it's just the same group.
I've
of
never
friends.
seen Pop Star.
It's
It's-
just like it's that kind of-
Pop Star, I think tried too hard.
Yeah,
where I think this was just like no one even really knew who Andy Samberg
Yeah.
was at
Right.
this point.
Right.
Because I think at this point he was just coming off writing for SNL and might have just been going on to skits.
Oh.
And so he was still like really known as like a face actor.
Were they already
That's true.
into the digital short era by then?
I
Were
think
they?
they got because they got from how I remember that they got huge. It's it's that guy that plays the AM radio host on it.
Oh.
They got huge because they made that.
Parnell.
that,
Parnell. Yeah.
like Narnia freaking rap on SNL.
Oh my
the Chronic
God.
Locals.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I was like, think that this era, because that's how Andy Samberg got huge, was that.
And
the
also
SNL
insane
shorts.
bit where they're just like AM radio is sponsoring
Yeah.
and his tattoo.
Dude,
too.
I always remembered that joke since I was a kid. That is weirdly ingrained in my head.
The one of like his tattoo pissing on TV and FM radio, and up above you see AM radio safe.
And I know it's weird that the urine would be splitting off like that, but I like to think he had sex in it.
And a little bit of residue is blocking your. It's
Absurd.
It's
stupid.
so absurd. It's not just.
He's like a.
It is so
he's-
good.
That guy's awesome. He's like a poor man's like Phil Hartman, but that guy's like so funny.
Chris
I don't
Parnell.
know-
Chris
He's
Parnell,
so
great. Always played a straight man on SNL though. He was like in so many skits, but then this one he is just off the rails. Off
It's
the
just
rails.
like, you know what? You're an AM radio host, owner / host.
Yeah.
And I love how the news is like, we would show you a clip of it, but we can't because the radio has
Well, that also
exclusive
comes off the
rights.
scene when they're walking to the jump and they have like they have the song playing and
Yeah.
then the riot starts.
Oh yeah.
And it's Danny McBride's character Rico is just like it was crazy. You had no time to do anything but run, and he has the TV that he clearly stole.
It was so positive, man. Like, it just got out of hand.
Just got out of
It
hand.
got out of hand, and it's terrible when people just take advantage. It's just the TV.
So yeah, Danny McBride. This is like his coming out party. He's probably my favorite part of the movie.
Man, 2007, great year. This is the same year as Tropic Thunder too, and he's essentially playing.
I think for me, it's like Bill
2007, man.
Hader is like the secret hidden gem of this because
I think he is too.
It's
The
this-
acid scene is awesome.
when he's just,
Dude,
I got this
so
acid,
random.
man, but I
What's his
can't drink
accent in this? It's like this filmed out kind of southernish accent.
Lispy. It's this lispy kind of like.
What is that?
It's when he like drives to pick him up too. After
It's
he
like
like.
a progressive hick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It
it's
is.
like driving his mom's minivan to go like take him to the hospital after he's got. I got on my like soldering iron.
Yeah.
Just-
I got on my belt grinder. Oh man.
Yeah, it's so
Ow.
random, and it just sets him up to be on acid for no reason.
Yeah.
it's just like it's a one bit.
It's just a setup.
It's just
Boop.
Yeah,
they
it's-
tell a mini story inside of the larger story.
it is because I think it's like a 3-minute scene of them
Yeah.
driving to the car. It's just like, oh man, just ran over a small bus.
Just so he can give him that motivation.
Yeah, when he's just frying.
By then I was
frying
tripping
top.
balls, and I'm on my longboard, on my banana
Yeah,
board.
banana board.
banana board.
I love how he starts fighting the nurses. I love it just cuts back real quick. He's like fighting her off,
And
then
he's
it
just on
cuts
the ground.
Back. Yeah, he's just on the ground. Like, whoa.
Hospital, trash can.
Trash can.
He just ran over a small
See you later,
bus.
Mountain Face. It's like a hidden gem of great comedians.
Yeah, great comedians. They're
Hanging out.
Yeah, legitimately talented, good timing, good chemistry. Good
Where they were,
chemistry.
like, huge, like when they have that hunger.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. they're just
We've
so
talked about that on the
silly.
show too.
Yeah.
It's like,
'Cause
okay,
was Bill Hader working on South Park at this point?
I think so. Like probably still writing for them. I
Hmm.
think.
Because he was writing and he does voices too for
Yeah.
South Park.
he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's really came out as even a comedic force too in
for
later
sure.
years. Skeleton Twins, of
And a
course.
good actor.
Yeah,
like-
a good actor.
Like,
Tot- tot-
Barry too.
Yeah,
Like,
Barry. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Richie and It. He was adult
Oh,
Richie
he
in It Part
was.
2.
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. So he gets roles.
I was just like it's like nothing, and then Bill Hader's in something, and I was like, oh hey, Bill Hader.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill
What
Hader.
happened? Where'd
Yeah, where'd you go?
Where did you go for 3 years?
But yeah, no, definitely one of my favorites.
Someone
Seriously,
that can do several things. I'm kind of annoyed with Danny McBride's shtick at this point.
at this point, yeah,
But
it's
this
been the
is when
same
it was
thing for
funny.
20 years.
Oh, I don't know. It's like him and like vice principals or
but Walton
guess-
Goggins makes that show.
oh
like,
that I mean it's I think the chemistry that Danny McBride has with his co-actors because
Yeah.
him in like Your Highness. That is such a
seen that so
treat.
long.
That is such a treat.
Have you
Where-
seen it?
I've seen it
Oh
like
my
forever
God.
ago.
That
Oh
that's
my
another
gosh.
one of these like it's
Natalie
like,
Portman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
Where it's like another one of those like same movies where you're like this movie shouldn't exist.
Yeah, it shouldn't exist.
It's like it's the same in that same vein as Hot Rod. You're like this movie like I cannot believe this movie got made.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
believe someone like greenlit.
Yeah,
this
greenlit it. Gave them millions of dollars to
to be
make
like
this.
to go hang out.
$25 million. That's surprising.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
just like,
Whew. Man.
hey, there's some good stunts in here. Like in all honesty,
This was 25 million?
for a silly comedy.
Genuinely though, I think my favorite stunt I put quotes on that pretty heavily
Yeah, I
is
know.
the pool jump
Yeah, the pole jump's amazing.
with the 10-foot ramp.
Yeah.
Like drive up to.
I love his pedal moped.
Please God, don't let me embarrass myself in front of Denise. And it's just off and immediately
Just-
just
Doesn't even like move, just kind of like.
Yeah.
it's the
And again, with the perfect editing, just cuts from there. And
Dude,
he's
when he's
walking,
walking his pedal moped back home.
Dude, even the setup for that with the Asian guy, what's his name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, you can't join our crew.
There is no tool in this pool. And I love like the build up for that 2-beat arc for his thing too, because it's that, and then when they actually let him in the crew to toss out the flyers for the movie,
Yeah.
which we didn't even talk about the film that they made,
Yeah.
the in-film.
I know. I don't.
They get the auditorium
it's-
full of
I
people.
I get it for the film, but it's like how wouldn't Andy Samberg's character just see like, no, this is just a comedy. This is silly. Like
Because
I could make money off of
I
this.
think it is because he takes himself
himself
so seriously
yeah.
because of his made up story about
His lineage. His lineage.
his dad who did Evel Knievel stunts before. And so it's just like in his head he is this very serious like, no, you guys don't get it. I'm a very serious like stunt man.
Yeah.
And every failure is not that.
Yeah.
It is just like
This guy's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the over the top crowd.
and just chucks the projector out of the window.
Well, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's his delusional, but it's like you still root for him because you're like,
know,
yo,
because,
he's out there swinging.
He's swinging because he does all like the stunts and like sets himself on fire.
Right.
It lets the kids beat the shit out of him as like a pinata.
I know.
Blows himself up at like the guy's retirement party.
Lights himself on fire at a children's.
I think it's at also like the kid's birthday party too, where he like gets locked in like the thing, and Danny
Oh,
and
yeah,
Rico has to shoot the lock, and you're like, it's just it, and I think
You're a
that's
terrible stunt man.
Terrible.
I heard you. It was
It was
just
just really mean.
and it's so unserious, and it's a movie that I think I loved because I watched a couple. There are a couple comedies that like desperately don't want to be a comedy.
Yeah.
Dude,
They, like,
that's such a good. They get serious at the end.
or it's
and-
just like it poses itself as this like hilarious comedy, and then you end up watching it and you're like, you desperately did not want this to be a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to like weirdly method act it, or you're trying to do something and you're trying to make beats to call back for, but the initial beat doesn't hit, and
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
call back to it
Yeah.
20 minutes later. You're like, no, remember this, and you're like, that wasn't funny the first time.
Right.
It's not going to be funny the next two times you try to like re-stick the beat.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just a joy of like people who knew exactly what they were making.
Yep.
It
No
is
doubt
people
about
who
it.
were just like, no,
They knew the assignment.
we know the assignment. We
Yeah.
know it probably won't be as successful as as it should be.
Yeah.
As far as like a movie goes, but like you said, it found this wonderful resurgence in
Yeah, exactly.
DVD.
Home video.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always
cult hit.
a huge cult hit. Remembered fondly. You
At
know.
this point, like, a classic. Like to the people that have seen it and love it. Like they
Everyone
cherish it.
everyone
it's gonna be 20 years
Yeah.
old next year.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I think that movie came out like 5 years ago.
Right. It feels like
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel
Seriously.
20 years old. It's
Dude,
got modern sensibilities. It's
I
got
haven't
modern
seen it since I was,
comedic
like,
timing.
15 for the first time
like
this
I-
week, and
it
it
is-
was such a trip revisiting it.
Right.
It is.
Knew it like the, yeah. I remember just
You
watching
remember,
this
it's like all the bits
monthly back in the day.
I think because it's like like I said, I rewatch it probably like twice a year, and it's just like every time I rewatch it, I cackle at probably the exact same parts.
Right.
We reinforced the ramp. No, we didn't have time.
We didn't have time.
Cool.
Just quoting it as you're watching.
Oh
it.
my god!
Yeah.
And it was
Cool.
just, it's
Fun.
such a treat to watch movies that know what they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
And especially it's like
Like we said, it's competently made.
Yes.
It mastered the edit or like the art of the hard cut to the next scene.
yeah.
You just
Yep.
boom. You hit the punchline, then boom, the next
Yeah,
scene. Like
it's-
the pool jump being
Yep.
one of them. Perfect.
Yep, it just fade to black. He's wet, walking the moped out.
No, overstaying is welcome.
It's-
Yeah,
and there's- and
because
it's-
it's rapid fire.
moves.
It's getting to the next joke.
Yeah.
Which I think we didn't touch on that because when he gets back home is when he finds out that Frank is dying.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And it does that. It does that heartfelt, serious like moment.
yeah, but then when he
In the joke.
but then it's,
But
just, but it's like,
making
so
a
you just didn't
joke
tell
of
me
it.
and Kevin. It's like, oh no, we told Kevin.
We just knew you
We
could
just didn't
handle it.
I can handle it.
Oh, man.
And it touches the heart.
Get up
like,
so I can kick your ass. It wouldn't
and
matter
he's got
at
like the
this point.
nightstick. Yeah. He's just got like a police baton. like
You couldn't beat a drum. That's my favorite line in the whole movie. You couldn't beat a drum. Ooh. So, bona fide classic, I'd say. Gage, what would you give Hot Rod out of 10, let's say?
Solid like 8, 9.
I'd give it an 8 as well.
Yeah.
I think I'd give it a solid 9 because it does know exactly what it is.
Okay.
Which you love for comedies. Like you said, it's like you love a movie that knows what it is. It knows it's not great, but God, you love it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No two ways about it.
Yeah, when I was, like 14, this would have been a 10 out of 10. I loved it.
100%. Yeah, when I saw this the first time, I was like, there's never been a movie funnier than this. And there never will be.
Yeah.
And I
that's
think
the
I
thing,
think it holds on to that magic too.
And it's not raunchy or anything. Like it knows what it is. It's just because so many times, like especially nowadays, I'm like, PG-13. It's not even going to be good. It's not going to have that any sort of edge to it. This movie doesn't have that, but it's perfectly heartfelt and silly.
You didn't need it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It does it. It does that perfectly.
No doubt about it.
That we need more of in comedy.
Okay, Hot Rod, certified classic.
Certified classic.
Yeah.
Certified classic.
Thanks again for tuning in to Barfly Cinema.
Thank you.
Thank you.